So you can start with the session.
Okay, guys. Good evening. Let us start. Amar, should we start, Amar? Amar, you there?
Yes, I'm there, sir.
Okay, we'll start.
Yes, you can start, please.
Okay, and also some of you are okay. They want to have a class on Saturday. So okay, I'll have a talk with you on that number later. Fine.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's start, guys. So let me share my screen. Okay, give me a minute, guys. I can start. I forgot to start my studio. Okay, it takes time. You know that it takes huge amount of time. So now let me share my screen, guys. Let me share my screen. Where is my screen? So let us continue with this. So yesterday what we did was we have started with Hello World program and we have seen the output. Okay, let me on my camera also. Okay, so basically what we have done is we have started with yesterday we have seen. Let me minimize this again. Let's minimize this. Let it load. So basically what we have done is we have seen that we have given with the Hello World application, then we have seen something called stateless widget. How do we create a stateless widget? How does it work? Okay, that is what we have seen. Now the thing is that we'll continue with the same thing here. Now, what is that I'll do is I am going to take something. Okay. So why should I keep this here, guys? I just want to set up my camera properly. Okay. Why can't I create a class? This is a standard way of doing it. So I'm going to create multiple screens. So if I want to create multiple screens, so any application, you guys will have multiple screens. Okay, you take any web application or mobile application, you guys will have multiple screens. And in web application, you will have multiple pages. Okay, so here also I want to have multiple screens. So what is that I'll do is I'll come here to lib here, open the lib. This is the standard way of doing it, guys. So new, I'll go and create a dat file here. Okay, and I'll give the name of the dat file as home. Okay, so let me create that file. So meanwhile, let me do this one, guys. This will take time. So you guys know how much time it will take. So let it open in the background. Let it keep on running in the background. Okay, if it is running, it will take again memory also. Let me minimize this also. So what is that I did? I have created a screen here. I copy this package here. So all the things what I'm getting is I'm getting through this Flutter package. So that is the reason I'm going to import this package here. What is import? Import is nothing but get the package, get the data or get the code in this file. So after that, the first thing is I want to create a stateless widget. How did we create a stateless widget? Let me repeat this again. Let me go and create a stateless widget. So here it will take time, guys. So my system got hang. So you have to wait for a few seconds. Then it will work. Okay. Now, what is that I'll do is I'll create a class. Okay, and I'll give the same name, guys. You want to have a different name also is fine. But normally what I do is I'll keep the same name. You also follow the same. So there are few things which are not mandatory, but conventionally it is a good convention. So what is that I'll do is, okay, I can keep my class name as home only here. Home, okay, which extends from stateless widget. So you have to bear with me. You have to wait for some time, guys. Stateless widget. And now, what is the stateless widget? And here, I create the stateless widget. Okay, guys, taking so much of time. Okay, I think I need to restart this again. Let me restart it later. No problem with this. Why is it taking time here? Give me 1 second. Taking so much of time. Okay, now I'm getting there. I think, see, this is the problem. It's taking too much of time here. It's not giving a track method also here. Yeah. See, so much time it is taking here. So what is that I'm trying to do is, guys, I'll do one thing here. Okay, I'll just copy paste the code. I don't want you to copy paste this code. What is that I'll do is, I will remove this code from here. I'll remove this scaffold from here. Control X. I'll keep this metal app here itself. So this is why I'm sorry. What is this you're doing? I'll tell you in a minute, guys. Here I'm going to say return, and here I'm going to return this scaffold. And here I'm going to end this with a semicolon. That's it, guys. So what is this I did? I have created a home screen. And this home, okay, this home screen I can put on my app here. I can create multiple screens. And here I'll give, instead of this thing, I'll give home, okay, and I'll create an object of that. I don't need to use the keyword new. So once I create the object here, so it's giving a problem. Why is this giving a problem? I didn't import this library. The home package I have to import here. So you want to do it manually, you can do it, or you just click on this, it will get automatically here. So I'm getting a small distinct problem here. Yesterday I removed the code, right? So there was a dependency on this code. What is that I can do is, I can remove all this code here, guys. I'll just remove this thing. Okay, you guys can comment this up. Don't remove it. Just comment this. Okay, just comment this out. Fine. Now the error is gone. You don't need to worry about the error. Now come here. So what did I do, guys? I kept my code separately in a separate file, and this file will act like a screen. So I have created a home screen, and I'm showing the home screen where on this main dart. So now when I run this, okay, I don't think so. If you let me run this. Okay, I want you to try this out fast. Okay, you guys can try this out. So this will take time. Meanwhile, I don't want to waste your time. I want you guys to start working on this. Start working on this. Keep your this thing home. Go and create a home file. Keep the code. Just copy paste the code, or you can do the code. Okay, this is what I'm going to do it now. Let it not will automatically come, guys. We don't need to do that. That is it. No, if the SDK is missing, you can't do this thing. No, there is no other option. You have to download it. That is. Okay, I think I have a problem with this. So whatever I'll do is, I'll minimize this. I'll come to device manager. Here, let me boot this device, wipe the data. Okay, let me do full boot. Okay, then what exactly Windows installation needs to click? Now only we go like this. No, I have already explained strategy. Okay, I have already explained about this. What are the things we need? So let us see if okay. What is going on with the copy?
मंदिया पीछे मंदिया कहाँ चाहिए
You guys are done? Do. Guys, I want you to respond. Okay, I want you to respond because I can't see you guys, so you guys have to at least respond to me. In your main.file, just use material app and do it. So this is app which is okay running here, but this app is going to be called this home screen, and the home screen I'm starting from the scaffold only. That's it. No, that's most it shows down, it slows down in the system in the middle. We have to go in the middle. Okay, performance was nothing to do to deal with the files, guys. Okay, this performance depends on your system. When you start the emulator, it takes okay around 2 GB to okay, 3 GB. Yes. Okay, when you start the emulator, it will slow down the system. So it's a good idea to connect directly to the phone and run it on your phone directly. Yesterday, okay, Mojo, I'm not doing any new thing. I've just copy paste the code from yesterday's file. Okay, if you want me to share the code, I'll share the code, guys. Okay, you have to use double score. Okay, uh, 2 slashes left them. Okay, here is the code. Okay, now let us continue, guys. So you guys can see here, I have something called welcome to Flutter. So what is that now I'll do is, I'm going to create one more screen. So how do I create one more screen? I'll come to left or right click here, go here, go to my that file, and you can give any name. I'll give this contact screen as a tick. See when contact, I'll put screen here, guys. So I'll put a contact screen here. I want to change the, this home to home screen also. I can do it. Okay, no problem with that. Why is not getting created? I think I missed it on that. Okay, I think it's getting created. So it's taking huge amount of time even to create this. Okay, I think I missed it on that thing. I'll let you create once again. contact or contact screen. I'll just contact screen. Some you can give any name, there's no problem with that. So now it is getting created. So once I create here, the first thing is I'm going to copy this package, import package Flutter. I'm copying it. I'm doing it again for you guys. Okay, here I'm going to show you a few things here. So what is that I'll do is I'll create a class. Okay, I'll keep the name as same, that is contact TSC contact contact screen. Okay, which extends from stateless widget. Stateless widget. Okay, once I extend from the stateless widget, what will happen is it is an abstract class, so I have to implement this methods. I have only one method for this. I'll keep my mouse over here and hit. Okay, implement one missing method, and this missing method, what is that I'll do is I'm going to return return scaffold, and here I'll end this with a semicolon. Okay, now in this scaffold, I am going to take, yesterday we have done, we have to take something called app bar. Okay, which comes from the app bar class. Okay, in this class we have something called title. You can customize the font, all of those things. I'm using this thing here, title. Okay, what is my title? I have to take it from the text. I'll say text. And what is my title? I'll say, okay, contact us. Okay, contact us. This is the title. And after this, okay, what is that we have? We have something called body. Okay, so yesterday we have taken material body. Here I'm going to take something called container. What is the job of the container? The job of the container is to contain the data. So here I'm going to come with a lot of new things here. What is container, guys? Container can have multiple things. You can have container within a container. So here container, I'm going to use something called color. I'll give this as colors dot. What is that? I'll put this. I've got taken green accent, right? So I'll take this as which color? I'll take this as lime accent. So background will be lime accent color. And what else we need? Okay, in this container, okay, again this container will have a child. Okay, but yesterday someone asked me, I want to have multiple things. One child, I can have it, no problem with that. I want to have multiple childs. What should I do? Okay, I want to have multiple widgets. Like I want to have a text box, combo box, a drop-down box, image, all those things. What I want to have it here. So here, what is that I'll do is I open the paint here. Here my system is so slow. Okay, once I open this thing, open the paint here. So what is that I'll do is I am going to take a here. I am going. This is my screen. Here I am going to take something. Okay, I have taken a container. So this is my container. For example, this is a container, and in this container, what is that I'll do is I am going to take something called column. We have something called rows, and we have something called columns here. So I'll take a column. So this column will take the entire screen again. So I'm taking a column. Inside this column, I'm going to have multiple rows. One row. If you can have two rows. How many rows you want, you can have it here. And what size you want, you can have it here. So, okay, the advantage with using the column is this column can have multiple rows. Okay, but the container can have only one. So I can have container within a container. But right now I'm just having a container. Inside the container, I'm going to have a column here. So I'll have a column here. Okay, I'll have a column here. Now, what did I say, guys, about column? Again, I'll open here, come back here, and hit enter. This column can have multiple childs. So here, I'm not going to use child. There is no child for this, guys. Instead of child, we have something called children, which is nothing but an array. I can have multiple elements in this side. So I'll hit enter here. Now, in this children, what is that I'm going to have is I'm going to have multiple rows. So how can I have a row? I can have, again, I can have a row. Okay, and I can put a comma here. So I can have two rows here. For example, I'm having two rows here. Okay, and I'll put a comma here also. This row, I'm going inside this row, and now I have created a column. Now I'm going inside this row now. So once I go inside this row, okay, Okay, what is that I'm doing is I can have multiple elements in this row. So what is that I'll do is if I want to have multiple elements, again I'm going to add children. This row can have, this columns and rows can have multiple children. So now what is that I want to have in this children list? I want to have something called text because we have seen only text here. So we'll have text here. Here I'll say my first text box. Okay, anything, my first text, anything, you can write anything here. Okay, and here, what is that I need? I don't need to give LTR now. LTR is fine because I'm inside this thing, right? So I'll use something called style. Okay, what is the style? I have taken from text style. Okay, text style. Okay, what is my text style? I have to take font size. Let me minimize this font. Right now, I'm not interested to see this. I'll say font size. What is my font size? I'll give 25 dp. Sorry, dp in Android here. 25 comma color of the font. Okay, I'll say colors dot. I'll say red. So this is one thing what I got it. Again, I'll copy the same thing here. I'll copy the same thing here. I'll change the color guys. I'll come here and inside this row, you want to minimize this row? You can minimize this row. I'm coming into the second row here. Again, I'm going to write children here. Without children, I can't use it. I have to use children and I have to use, I'll give control here. I'll give this as second text. Now I have created two texts in two rows. Okay, now instead of the home, I want to set, this is the advantage of doing this. I'll just see, I'll put this as custom. Sorry, not custom, it is contact. Contact screen. So it is not getting imported. So if it is not getting imported, you have to do it with this thing. Import the library contact screen dot. So this get imported. Now you see your contact screen. Now let me run this one. If I run this one, what will happen is instead of the home screen, I have set the contact screen. The contact screen will be shown on the screen. Okay, on the phone. Guys, am I clear with this? What is a row and what is a column? I can, if you want to have multiple elements, multiple widgets, I have to use column or row. That is the option what I have here. So what is that I'll do is let it run. I'll come here and create a notepad here. And here I'll copy the code for it. Okay, I'll copy this code. Okay. And also at the same time, I'll copy the code for the home screen. So I'm taking too much of time. Here I can see the two codes here. Okay, I can see the two codes here. Okay, but the problem is my first problem. Let us come one by one problem. It is touching the screen, guys. I mean, you can see that it is touching the edges. Okay, I don't want it to touch the edges here. So in that case, what is that I'll do is I'll come to the contact screen. Let me close this one here. I'll come to my contact screen. See, it is taking huge amount to continue to close. Okay, and what is that I'll do is okay, I'll come here. I'll come to my column because sorry, container. I use something called padding. And here I'll give there is a padding called h insets dot. I give okay. You have different options. You want to give all, only, double, or you want to have only from the left and right. Okay, you can use anything here. I'll just use all. All means from all the sides, from the top, left, right, bottom. I want it to be 20 or I keep it 15 pixels. It comes in the scale of pixels here. Okay, so what is that I'm trying to do is from all the insets, or you want it only from the left, or you want it only from the top, or you want it only from the bottom, you can mention explicitly here. So here I'm asking the system to keep my text from all these sides. 15 pixels from top, left, bottom, and right. That is what I'm saying. So whatever you enter will get entered in this thing. So you guys can see here, you guys have that option here. Okay. Now the problem is between these two rows, I have something. Okay. See, it's almost touching each other. I want to have I want to have a space between the rows. So what is that I'm going to do is I'm going to use something called size box. Okay, here in the size box, I'll give something called height. I'll give this as 10. So what is this 10? It is a distance between these two rows. Now if I run this here, what happens is it will be distance by 10 pixels, or you might take 20, 30 pixels, whatever size you want to make it, you guys can make it here. No problem with it. So this is how I can add multiple. Okay, in one column, I can add multiple rows. So is it not getting space here? I'll make this as 30, and now you should see the difference here. Yeah, it has come nice now. Okay, it has come. Now 30 will come a little bit more, I think so. Okay. Okay. Now you guys can see enough space. You want to have more space, you can have more space, guys. So this is how you can have it. You want to have one more row, I can have one more row here. Okay. Next thing is you are getting this banner here. Okay, this banner you see on home screen, all the screens you see the banner. I want to remove the banner. I want to remove the banner from all the screens, not only from here. So here I have something called here. What is this banner telling me? This banner is telling me that dude, you are working on a development mode, you are working on a debug mode. No, I want to work on the production mode. So in this case, if I want to remove this banner, I'll come here, I'll say debug, show check mode banner, and make this as false. Okay. Now, if you make this as false, what will happen is this banner will get disappear. Okay. Why the hell is it taking so much of time? Why this banner is not getting disappearing? Why is it not disappearing? Yeah, I don't know why it's taking too much of time from the system. Okay, this is how it will disappear the banner. So after this, what is that I'll do is I'm going to use something called. Okay, I'll take one more row here, guys. I'll take one more row here, and here, what is that I'll do is I hope you guys want to practice, or shall I continue? Guys, I want you to just tell me that. You guys want to practice this, or shall I continue? What about others? Guys, only okay. Guys, I want everyone to respond. What about others, guys? Come on, only two guys have said. Pass, please, continue. Okay, I think most of you guys are saying continue. So we'll continue, sir. Okay, we continue. So here, I'm going to add one more row here. What is that? I'll add row here. Okay, and here also I'll give a comma here and come here and hit enter, hit children here. Okay, I want to add, after this, I want to keep the same distance here. I'll keep it here as, after this, I'll make this as one more row. I'm making it as, okay, make it at 40, guys. Whatever size you want to keep it, you can keep it 40 here. Okay, And now I have minimized all the rows. In the third row, here I'm going to add an image. To add an image, what is that I'll do is, I'll come to the project, right click on the project, okay, go to new, go and create a directory, and I'll give the name of the directory as images. Any name is fine, right? Any name you can give it. So what will happen is, the images directory is getting created under this main project. And what is that I'll do is, I'll come here, go to my, okay, where is my this thing? Where is my pictures? I'll go to picture, open the picture. Okay, I'll copy a picture here. Okay, copy this picture, any picture you can copy. Okay, and come here, come to your images, right click on the images and say paste. Where is my paste? I paste it here. So what is that I'm doing? I'm just copy pasting the image here, guys. So you can see your image with the extension .jpg. Now I want to add the image here. If I want to add the image here, I have to tell the system, dude, you have to pick the image from here. So how do I tell the system? There is something called pubspec.yml file. Open this file. What does this file contain? This file contains all the configuration of your system. Whether you want to add an image or video, audio, fonts, anything, you have to tell the system here. You want to add any library, you have to add it here. So basically, whatever you want to tell the system, whatever configurations you want to do with the system, you guys have to do it in this file. So now here, I'll come here, and here I have something called assets. Flutter comes here, Flutter dependencies. I'll come to dependencies here. Okay, I think we have Flutter here. I'll come to assets here. Be careful, guys. This is a little bit. Okay, what is this, guys? This is a configuration file, and whatever you see is a code, is a script, what has been written in Groovy language. So here everything this space matters. This space matters. So this is the start of this thing. What is that called? A function. This is within a function. This is like a class. This is a function. Inside this is one more code. So you have to follow this. There is no bracket, flower brackets like we have it in Dart or Java and C#. We don't have flower brackets here. Everything works with the indentation like Python. If you guys have worked with Python, you should be knowing about the indentation. So, okay, we have to be careful, very careful here. Okay, most of the time I have a problem with this. I'll come here, I'll remove this asset here. Okay, I'll remove this asset. I'm just giving a two space because it comes under the Flutter. So here also I'm going to remove this. I'll come here, I'll remove this, guys. So I'll remove this, but I have to, again, this asset comes, okay, this images comes under asset. I'll give a space here, two spaces here. And what is my folder name? It is images. Fine, no problem with that. And what is my image name? I'll remove this one and I'll give this as flowers.jpg. So basically, what is that telling? I'm telling that, dude, what are assets? Assets are nothing but the resources, the images, the videos, audios, whatever you want to include with your application. You have to first put this in your project, and then you have to tell the system the path. Okay, I'm telling the system, oh, dude, you have to pick the images from this folder. That is what I'm telling. And what is this folder? It is nothing but an asset folder. Now you come to the screen here, and here, what is that you do is, okay, here I'll come here, and here I will use something called, okay, I'll use something called image dot asset. Okay, and this image dot asset, I'm going to give him the name. What is that? It comes from, you want to copy paste it, it's better to copy paste it here. I'll copy paste it. Control C, come here, give the okay, the image, where is the image? It is present in the image folder.jpg. And you want to define the height and the width? Yes, I'll give height as, because it's a big image, I'll give 200. And here I'll give width as 200. Okay, that's it, guys. We are done. It's so simple to add an image here. So I'm adding an image in a new row. Okay, the distance between the other row and this is 40. That is what I've used the box here. Okay, if you get this, get dependencies, get the dependencies. Okay, because I have not added any dependency, it's fine. So, but if you make any changes in the pubspec.yml file, you have to get the dependencies. I'll tell you what is the dependency. Dependency is nothing but my project is dependent on some external library or some external asset. So in that case, I have to use get dependencies. So already all the dependencies are there, so I don't need to worry. So basically, I can add the image here. Okay, let it add. So after this, it will take too much of time. It's taking this. So my image has been added here. That is how I am going to do it. Okay. Okay. Now at the same time, if I want to add a button here, okay, again I am going to minimize this. Okay, or after the okay button, I'll take this height. I'll take this 30 height only. I'll add a okay. I want to add a yes, I think it's very, very slow. Okay, I'll add a row here again. Row, give a comma. Okay, again I'll come inside this row. I'll come inside this row and hit enter. And here also I'm going to take children here. And here in this children, what is that I'll do is I'm going to take something called okay elevated button. Elevated button here. Okay, this button has a function. Right now I'm not doing any function here. I'll just keep the empty function here. And what is the child? Child is nothing but I'm going to I'll put it in the next line. Okay, we'll see on click of the button later in the class. I mean later, maybe after one or two more sessions, we'll see that how do we click the button, how do we get the data, all those things once we come to the stateful midgate. Here I'll come to the child, and child is nothing but I want to take the text. Child is nothing but I want to give a label on the button. What is my label? I'll say, okay, click me. Okay, this is the label on the button. Now, if I want to see the button, okay, what is that I'll do is this will be a click me button. If you click on this button, whatever okay, whatever you write in this double brackets in the flower brackets will get executed. Right now, I don't have anything to execute. I'm just keeping it as it is. So this is how you click the button. Okay, let it work, let it run. So next thing is I'll show you one more text view. I'll keep the size box 30 again. Copy paste this one. Okay, you guys can see your button here. You can click on the button, nothing is happening because we haven't done anything yet. So here, I'll keep this size box as 20 guys. I already have taken too much of space. I'll keep this as 20 here. I'll keep this as 20 here. I'll keep this as 30 here. Okay, okay. Now what is that I'll do is I'll create one more row here. Inside this, I'll create one more row here. Row. Okay, and in this row, what is that I'll do is I'm going to take again children. Okay, and here in this children, I'm going to use something called text field. Text field. Okay, and in this text field, what is that I'll do is I'll give a comma here. Okay. So what are the properties in the text field? No, I don't want to take anything here. I'll just give a text field here. Let me run this one here. Why is it taking too much of time? I think there's some problem with text field here. Why is it coming? too much of time on this. Okay, basically, what is a text field? Text field is nothing but the input box. The input box, what you guys have it. Yeah, guys, anything here, questions here? Okay, so you want the button side by side, right? Okay, guys, give me 1 second. Okay, you have to be with this thing handling this part. So, if you want to have button side by side, what is that you do is very simple. Okay, this is my button, right? Let me, I think text field I have to do it. Okay. Okay, let me minimize this. So you want to have side by side. So there are different ways, guys. Okay, right now we haven't come to that part. Okay, we have okay. There is something called axis alignment. I'll do that later. So what is that axis alignment is nothing but so here you want to do it side by side. So here I'll take the children here. I copy this button here. Wait, 1 second. Okay, I copy this. I'll just cut this button here. Cut this button here. And here I will take in this children, I can take, okay, one more thing called column. Column. And in this column, what is that I'll do is, I'll come here, hit enter. Okay, I can take two columns. One column, I'll add this button here, elevated button. Okay. Okay, no, 1 second, guys. Okay, undo it. Okay, I have to take children here. So this is very difficult, guys. This is very difficult. So, but there is a very easy way. I'll show you that easy way a bit later. So now I have one more children. Okay, I have children here. I am going to add. Okay, this column. Let me copy paste this one here. Now I'll put a comma here. Okay, let me minimize this. I'm going to add one more column. Okay, what is column? Column is you want to have a difference. You can have a difference like size box. Okay, with here I'm taking width here. I'm for column. I'm taking width. I'll give 20. Okay, this is a little bit difficult, but I'll show you an easy way of doing it. Okay, this is sorry guys, what is this? Okay, I'll give a column here. Give comma. Okay, give comma. Give one more column here. And here also, what is that I'll do is I'll give children here. Okay, in this children, I'm going to add this elevated button, and this elevated button is quickly okay sign in. Okay, now let me run this. Why is it giving text field is giving a problem here? Let me run this text field. Okay, something some error is there. Maybe some top. What is the error? Exception. Render box not laid. Use composing bits update. Better accession to one as size. Size screen problem here. what is it giving? Which size is missing? Size is missing. Children, five children. Let me do this question coming back. Okay, I don't know. Was it taking too much of time? Was too much of time? Okay, now you can see here. Your two buttons have come here. Am I clear? So this is a little tough way. I'll show you easy way. So now, I think still performing what we start. Okay, I think it's taking too much of time, guys. Okay, I think, yeah, let it work. No worries about this. So you guys have got this part. I don't know what is happening here. Okay, let me copy this code here in this file. Okay, and here I'll put this as contact screen. Where you have added multiple images. Okay, you have added all these things. Also, I'll send you the prospect.yml file. In this file, I don't want you to touch anything here. Just come and uncomment the asset and do this one. Okay, this is what you have to add it here. Be careful with the spacing here. So one space. You give one space, two space, and I'll copy this one here. And here you have to give one space, two space. Okay, that is how you have to do it. Now let me share this file with you guys. You will share this file. Right. Yes, we will let you know. Day basics. Oh, sorry. Okay, guys, one thing I wanted to show you here is, for example, okay, don't see this one here. For example, let me minimize this. For example, in the first row, you have something called my first text. So here I'm going to write, and hello, hello guys, how are you doing? So this is okay. I'm writing it here. Now what is that I'll do is I'll just run this here. So what is happening is this text will go beyond this boundary. So if it goes beyond the boundary, it will throw you an error. Okay, and what will happen is this will not work, guys. It will throw you an error here. Let us see the error here. Yes, let us see here the specific render text. This question is render text. It is going beyond the screen. So it will throw you an error. To avoid this error, if I want to have, I should automatically come to the second screen. So what is that I'll do is I'll come here, okay, come to this row, and I'll just copy paste this text, Control X, cut this one here. I'll put this in something called expanded, okay, this thing, and in this expanded, I'm going to add this child here. So once I add this child here, what will happen here is, okay, now this text, okay, won't go out of the boundary. So you can see here, okay, so basically, okay, you want to put it here in the next line, you can put it here, it's much better. Okay, you put your widget in the expanded widget. So what happens is if the widget expands beyond the screen size, okay, no worries, it will automatically come to the next slide. So same thing, I mean, okay, for text field also, I have to define that you have to be fit within the screen size. Can you see here? My first text in hello guys come on, doing will come inside this. Same thing, I'm doing it. That's the reason it was not coming. Same thing, I'm doing it for this. Okay, for this thing, what is that called? For my a text field also. I'm putting that in the expanded field. Now here I'm going to use something called decoration. Okay, what is this decoration? What is this decoration? Decoration is nothing but what it will do is you guys can enter the username. This is the label. Okay, and once you start typing it here, my system is horrible, guys. So this will go on top. Can you see this here? What is my username? It is Ansari. I can give my username. This is the label of the text. Okay, you can type your name here. So this is okay. The input box here is called as a okay. It's called as a text field. So we have seen text, we have seen images, we have seen buttons, we have seen the okay text field. So what is your task? Your task is I'll go to Google here. Okay, Flutter login screen. I want you to create one login screen here. How should it look? Let me show the image. Why is it so slow, guys? Images also. I want you to design something like this, guys. A very simple login screen. This one. This one. I want something like this. Okay, something like this, guys. Or you find any good screen. I want you to design that. Okay, some simple screen. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Now this is also fine. You take anything. I want this kind of a screen. This kind of a screen, guys. Okay, so basically, I want you to design a login screen. That is your task. Once you are done with this, I want you to design a login screen, a simple login screen. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Mr. Can you please show me the redirection part? What do you mean by redirection? You see? Sir, can you please say please how can you say please how to capture this work at home? Okay, same. You have to create one more screen. Nothing to worry. Same thing. Whatever you have done, you have to do it again. Create one more screen, and in that, okay, make that as a login screen. And you have to give me an image on this and give two input box and one button. That's it. You have to design. No, Chatterjee, we can't connect offline. Yes, we are doing, okay. Yeah, mostly we are going to do that. That is something called navigation, okay, where we create multiple routes. I'll show you that also. Okay. So okay, first we see stateless, then we'll see a stateful, then we'll go for navigation. Okay. Okay. Can anyone share the notes with him? Uh, so website for Dart programs. There is no website to and emulator to check output. No, you can't do that. But still, if you want to work on this, you want to show it on the mobile on the Chrome, you can show it on the Chrome. Let me run this on Chrome. So it will run. So basically, you guys can see it on your web also. Okay, not only on this, you can see it on the web. You can restrict the size, all those things you guys can do it. Right now, I'm not interested. We are interested to do it on the phones. So the same thing you can do it on the web technology also. I mean on the web page also. So this is the advantage of using this. It's working right. What is the problem here? Oh, we have done with this option. Very nice. Very good. Who is this? No, okay, okay. You have to understand. I have taken column, and in the column I'm taking rows. So you can't add. You have to add this thing. They've done very nice. Very good job. Okay, I want you to add some images also. Some images, some background color, all those things make it look more professional. I want you to try to achieve more professionalism. Okay, more good. Good job there. Can anyone share the files? Okay, let me share it. Guys, anyone has any questions? You guys can ask me questions now. Yeah, Amar, you're there, Amar?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Okay, Amar, these guys want to have a class on Saturday. Okay, okay, you can speak to your concerned authorities and okay, and see if you can arrange the class on Saturday. Yeah.
Class on
Saturday.
Saturday. Why?
They want to have some doubts. They want to solve some doubts. All those things.
Doubt solving will take on Friday, na, but we take a session on Saturday.
Okay, I don't have any issues with that. But they want some extra day, so we can do it on Saturday. See if you can arrange. You can arrange it. Otherwise, no problem.
Guys, if we require extra classes after 15 days, definitely we'll plan for the same. Now, whatever your question, you can ask on the weekdays only, okay?
Okay, what I'll do is I'll have an offline connect with number and we'll just continue on this case. What is the difference between scaffold and container? Scaffold, Hija, yesterday I've explained to you. Scaffold is giving the structure for the project. Container is like a box, a container, where you can have items in that. You can have container within a container. So you can have multiple containers on the screen. That is the difference. Now you can insert button in a column. You can add both buttons in that row itself. So if you add okay, two buttons in the row, yes, you can do it like that also. No problem with that. Yes, you can do it. Okay. When you try, then once again, guys, when you have a row and when you try to add it, what will happen is, okay, yes, it will come next to each other. Yes, click that. Yes, you can do it like that also. No problem. Because I have used something called axis alignment. Okay, using that I'll do it because I have not done through this one. Yes, you can do it. Okay, no worries about the assessments. Okay, I want you to try it by yourself. So I'll see if you can have a class on Saturday where I can help you out with some this thing, guys. So I'll ask Amar to share. Okay, give the permission to share the screen. So what is the role of the column? Those columns not required. No, guys, see here. This is the. I'll explain to you very clearly. I have explained to you about the columns. Okay, so let me come here. This is Okay, when you have a screen, you guys can have, let me undo it. So the advantage of row is you guys can have one row. You can make this entire as one row. And in this one row, you guys can have columns here. When you add columns here, when you add the data will be added one below the other. When you have a row, when you add the data, you can add, okay, the data will be added next to each other. That is the difference, guys. Okay, when you add the data, if you add one below the other in the column, okay, if you take a row, okay, if you take a row here instead of this, yes, if you take a row here, for example, I have taken a row. So what you said is correct. Okay, I take a row here, and in this, what is the hell is going on? So if I take a row here, if I take a row here, so when I add the items will be added next to each other, like this. It can get added here. Okay, it can get added like this here. Okay, next to each other. This is the row advantage. You can take one row. Yeah, okay, you can take one row. You can take multiple columns. Yeah, I want you to start playing with that, rows and columns. Then you will understand much better. Okay, so how to add files in Android? Subspect or environment files in Android. Okay, it will automatically it will be there by default. That is a project structure. Okay, guys, do you have any questions? Okay, if you guys don't have any questions, we'll break it for the day, guys. Okay, no questions, guys. Guys, don't have any questions now? No. Okay, guys, thank you. Thanks for your time. Okay. Yeah, Amar, you want to say something? You can go with that.
Hello guys, good evening. I already shared the attendance link in the chat box. Please mark your attendance and don't forget to share your valuable feedback as well. YouTube and Zoom participants as well. And if you have any doubt, any query or question, please let me know. I will take it up. Okay. If not, you can leave the session. I hope there is no any query or questions. So we'll wind up for the day and we'll meet you on tomorrow at same time. So thank you so much for joining the session. Hey, who raised the hand? Anand, Arti, Tejaswini, you have any question? Why you raise the hand? We have problem in installing. We want one class for installation. Hey, why we want one class, only one class for installation? What is the problem you are facing? How many of you want that one class only for installment? Raise the hand, guys. How many of you want a one day for installation? And be like, if you want the installation part, definitely we'll repeat, we'll ask. But Saturday we are not able to take it the session. Be like on the Friday, or else any another day, or else tomorrow only we'll take the installation part. But don't be like on Saturday we won't. Okay, so I will talk with the trainer and we'll take it forward. Okay. Okay, guys, I will try to talk with the trainer and management for the same. So we'll try for that. Don't worry. Any another question now? Sumana wants to talk. Sumana, what's your question? So there is any WhatsApp group for mobile programming session?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Sumana.
Hello. Yeah. Good evening, sir. I'm Sumana.
Yes,
Sir,
good
I
evening.
was saying that actually, while solving some modules of this coding partner, I'm facing some problems in that. And in the installation part, also some SDK installation is I'm not getting properly installed for this programming language. So I also want, sir, there should be a doubt session in this week. If it could be managed, then it would be best for all of us.
Okay, yeah, sure. Tomorrow I will talk with the team and trainer as well. Okay.
Okay. Thanks a lot, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem. Welcome. Where can I get the attendance, the class, and see how many classes I attended? Tania, you only know that now. How many session you marked out of the total 6 of the session? Just divide that out of the total number of session into 100. You are able to get your attendance percent. Why to go here and there? Hey guys, there is no any WhatsApp group. You have to join the session via LMS. Okay. Attendance link once again. Yeah, no problem. I'm sharing that. Let me check the queries over the YouTube. YouTube guys, any question? Rise Krishna Sai Prakasham Group Institute. Okay, no problem. Not required to post your college name in the chat box. Anyway, you are filling the attendance form. We are getting that details. Okay, then thank you so much, my dear participants, and we'll meet you on tomorrow at same time. Bye bye. Good night.